Our second tale takes us into ancient Greece, where we encounter the Oceanids. These powerful mermaids are descendants of the primordial titans, Tethys and Oceanus, making them older than the Olympians. The Greek poet Hesiod wrote that the Oceanids were 3,000 goddess nymphs who presided over Earth's fresh water sources. Well, although the Oceanids are most commonly associated with water, not every Oceanid has an aquatic connection. In fact, there are many tales of mermaids leaving the water for a life on land. Europa and Asia, they're the most famously known Oceanids connected to land. But back to the story. Powerful, beautiful goddesses, they tend to attract lots of attention. And the Oceanids, they were no different. Remembering that mermaids are mother goddesses, these beauties were often wives and lovers of powerful Greek gods. They were mothers of famous Greek figures and even personifications of ideas. And last but not least, they became companions and playmates of the Olympian goddesses. The Oceanids were responsible for keeping watch over the children, and it was very common for sailors to honor the Oceanids through prayers, libations, and even sacrifices. Many seafarers were known to appeal to the Oceanids for protection from storms and other natural and nautical hazards. There were so many Oceanids that some only had minor roles, making them more like nymphs than great goddesses. However, today, we're going to be speaking about the wisest Oceanid, called Metis. Metis found herself literally entangled in Zeus's nonsense. Metis' name means craft, skill, wisdom, and magical cunning. Metis is known as the goddess of good counsel, of planning, and again of cunning wisdom. It is said that she knew more than any god or mortal, and it is said that Metis is the actual personification of intelligence. Metis' power and wisdom was key in helping Zeus and the Olympians in their war against the Titans. You see, she used that magical cunning and her knowledge to present Kronos with the potion that made him regurgitate his children. In some versions of her mythology, Metis became the first wife of Zeus as soon as the war against the Titans came to an end. Zeus was proclaimed king of the gods, and his marriage crowned his victory and consecrated his sovereignty as the new ruler of the cosmos. But pillow talk caused Metis to make the mistake of trusting Zeus with the prophecy concerning them both. You see, Metis told her lover that she would give birth to Zeus's son, who would be more powerful than his father. Now, in ancient Greece, prophecy was a very real thing, and when the prophecy was about your demise, you took it seriously. You see, Zeus had just overthrown his own father, and probably remembers that his father castrated and overthrew his grandfather. So Zeus acted quickly to circumvent this prophecy. Just as water can take on any form, Oceanids have the ability to shapeshift. Zeus tricked his new wife by asking her to shift herself into a fly, and then he resorted to his family's age-old tricks and swallowed her whole, imprisoning wisdom, yet ensuring that wisdom was always readily available for his rule. However, there is another version of her mythology, and in this version it says that someone else told Zeus about the prophecy that Metis could give birth to such a powerful son. But still, Zeus could not control his lust, and he chased the beautiful and intelligent mermaid, raping Metis over and over, causing her to shift into various forms while she attempted to flee Zeus's libido. Until at last she shifted into an insect, and then he swallowed her whole. But not before a beautiful baby was conceived. Deep within Zeus, Metis was already pregnant with Zeus's child. She used her intelligence to create clothing for her unborn child. She also used that cunning wisdom to teach and to train her unborn child in the ways of battle. She formed armor for her child, for this child would need this armor, being the child of the king of the cosmos. Metis' hammering of the armor, it caused Zeus so much pain that he begged for his head to be opened with an axe to see where the pain was coming from. And from the wound in his head, a child would be born, fully grown, fully clothed, fully armored, and full of her mother's wisdom. This child was the goddess Athena. Metis' title of goddess of wisdom, it would be passed down to Athena, who became the goddess of arts, strategy, and wisdom. But Metis was not dead. She was trapped within. She became part of Zeus's mind and his consciousness. In prison, she provided him with the counsel and the guidance on how to rule the cosmos. Because that beautiful baby, well, Athena, she went on to become one of the most popular goddesses of Greek mythology. So popular that she too needs her own episode. When you're working with Metis, it requires introspection. Her wisdom and her guidance comes through solitude, through meditation, and just like the water, it comes through reflection. Metis leaves us with some very interesting shadow work, including bondage, body autonomy, being robbed of your power, and exile.